Hello again. One of my friends who's a veteran sent me an email, and I want to turn this into a video. You'll know why at the end. It starts off, a veteran died today. He was getting old and punchy, and his hair was failing fast. And he sat around the Legion telling stories of the past, on a war that he once fought in, and the deeds that he had done, and his exploits with his buddies. They were heroes, everyone. And though sometimes to his neighbors his tales become a joke, and all his buddies listen quietly, for they know whereof he spoke. But we'll hear the tales no longer, for old Joe has passed away, and the world's a little poor, for a veteran died today. He won't be mourned by many, just his children and his wife, for he lived an ordinary, very quiet sort of life. He held a job and raised a family, going quietly on his way, and the world won't notice passing, though a veteran died today. When politicians leave this earth, their bodies lie in state, while thousands note their passing and proclaim that they were great. Papers tell of their life stories from the time they were young, but the passing of a veteran goes unnoticed and unsung. It is the greatest contribution to the welfare of our land, some jerk who breaks his promise and cons his fellow man, or the ordinary fellow who in times of war and strife goes off to serve his country and offers up his life. The politicians stippled in their style in which he lives, and often disproportionate to the service that he gives. When the ordinary veteran who offers up his all is paid off with a medal and perhaps a pension small. It is not the politicians with their compromise employs who won for us the freedom that our country now enjoys. Should you find yourself in danger with your enemies at hand, would you really want some cop out with his ever waffling stand? Or would you want a veteran, his home, his country, his kin, just a common veteran who would fight until the end? He was just a common veteran, and his ranks are growing thin, but his presence should remind us we may need his legs again. For when our countries are in conflict and we find the veteran's part is to clean up all the troubles that the politicians start. If we cannot do him honor while he's here to bear the praise, then at least let's give him homage at the ending of his days. Perhaps just a simple headline in a paper that might say, "Our country is in mourning, a veteran died today." And it goes on to say, please pass on the patriotism. You can make a difference. If you are proud of our veterans, then send this to them. You'll be glad you did. Then send it to all your friends. I hope you take the time to forward this to every and all veterans that you know. As I said at the beginning of this, a friend of mine's a veteran. He sent this to me. I am not a veteran, but I'm proud of all the veterans that this country has and has had. Pass it along. Let other people know that you care. You certainly know I care.